I'm Sydney Selleck.
The 2024 presidential race is increasingly coming into focus with the official launch of President Joe Biden's bid for re-election this week. While the race for president is getting plenty of attention, the state legislature made a move this week that received far less fanfare.
Lawmakers finally signed off on a map that outlines state assembly districts. As Oswego Now's David Shulman tells us, it took nearly 3 years of debate to lock the maps for the 2024 into place.
I remember filling out the 2020 census years ago. Well, now the effects of that survey will now be affecting the representation of New York State in the Assembly. I spoke with politics and government reporter Vaughn Golden to learn more about why the new Assembly maps matter for the residents of New York State.
Assembly districts are the smallest ones for the state legislature. Up in Oswego, I believe they only encompass about an entire county. So as far as residents being represented in the state legislature, the assembly districts really are their most direct way to interact with a state lawmaker. Those lawmakers have a smaller geographical area to cover and a smaller population to cover. So it's their more direct approach to the state legislature.
The process to pass the new district lines took many years for its creation and its approval by the state representatives.
This all goes back to a slew of lawsuits that started in, I believe, February of last year. In 2014, the state constitution was amended. It went before a ballot measure before the voters of New York to change the way redistricting is done in the state after the 2010 cycle. So this was the first time going through this in 2020. A number of plaintiffs who were backed by Republicans challenged congressional and state Senate maps in court, and ultimately that lawsuit led to those maps being overturned.
2/3 of the new district map is 99% the same as it was before, according to a researcher from the CUNY Graduate Center for Urban Research.
The new map will take effect for the 2024 primary, and those maps will stay in place until the next census in 2030.